message from the management. Eating or drinking while watching these videos is not advised. You do this at your own risk. And please don't come running to me when you snot coke all over your computer screen. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. It's comments time. Sassy Banjo, I live in the south and I hear a lot of people use the non-existent word doesn't. And there was me thinking it was a Lisaism. Thanks for that, Sassy. Should I let her off? No. So weird. Why wasn't it good enough that she saw 3 other people wearing boots she had to take photos to? Oh, she takes photos of everyone and doesn't ask them and puts it on her channel and copies everything down to where they bought it. It's just sad. Any Walmart I've ever been in does not carry clothes and shoes like that. I think is it an area thing? She shops online a lot though, doesn't she? Not actually in shop, as far as I know. Stacey, the more I think about her looking down her pock nose at the man on the bicycle, the more pissed I get. Snap. The gentleman probably knows more about himself than Lisa ever will. Having money, a nice home, and a car are nice, but does she not know that there are many reasons that people are homeless? If she didn't have John or Mummy and Daddy, this dimwit could be the same shape. In the same shape, sorry. Lisa, if you're watching, for you are not better than others. When you finally learn that about maybe 2 weeks late, someone flight will listen to you. I learned a long time ago in how valuable everyone is. You? Exactly. But like, the thing is, right, she's telling Will, you don't want to end up like that. But Will doesn't drive, so he probably will be on a bike. So what was the point? Unless he's got a chauffeur. Does he have a chauffeur? Apart from Mummy, when he leaves home. He'd be getting Ubers and trams and tubes and whatever, like every fucker else. Instead of riding around in a rented Tesla or fucking Land Rover or whatever it is she has now. MJ, I was giving Lisa too much freaking credit because I thought she was going to say, this bag brings me joy, and I hate to say that because no materialistic thing should bring me this much joy. But instead she said, because it's not available. Yeah, materialistic bitch. I was giving her way too much credit that she was an actual normal person. She's not. No, she's not.
The joy this bag brings to me. And I hate to say that because it's not available.
Sad. And just to add, she said she messaged her rep. Okay, I guess we're not using Jerry anymore. Well, I actually don't know if that was her contact at Louis, but funny how we don't hear, oh, Jerry, 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 since he punked her. Well, Lisa took it as a punk, but Jerry was helping other customers when she wanted Jerry's undivided attention. But he was busy working. Huh, go figure, Lisa. People work. Actually work. And that's another thing. Is that when she stopped going to New York when Jerry fucking gave her the cold shoulder? I lost my 13-year-old dog yesterday. Aww. Hugs from me, I'm still grieving my mum from 8 months ago and my 16-year-old dog from 11 months ago. And I just look at Lisa and wonder, how the fuck would she suggest I cope? What would her advice be, since she's so fucking smart and perfect? Go shop? Lay out? She makes me so sick. Me too, I can. Take it one day at a time. It's not easy, and the pain is real. I had 2 pups that were raised together, and they both passed within 1.5 years of each other. They were at that age and had a good life. I know they're over the Rainbow Bridge and we will meet again. Same. We've also lost some human loved ones. They say time heals all wounds, but it's difficult. Thanks for that, I can. It's terrible, isn't it? Ugh. I don't know if it counts as the same thing, but he was my pet. When I lost Blue, my budgie, my heart broke. I wasn't right for months. And that was just a budgie. Do you know what I mean? He did sit. I was going to say he didn't sit on my lap and whatever. He did, actually, because he couldn't fly and he walked everywhere and he used to walk up my arm. And if I had dangle earrings in, he'd take them out and walk back down and put them in my hand. And he spoke. Did I say he spoke? But yeah, he was beautiful. And it's so hard. I haven't had a... Well, I did. We had a family budgie, but it wasn't the same. It never is it? Hugs and love from all of us, Carolina, 11:37. I'm 43 and thinner than you, Lisa. It's just a very bad diet and lack of exercise. Not your age or being thin. Stop banging it then.
But I don't want to.
I was going to say, is that her bruise? She's a big baby when she gets a bruise. She has to tell the world, really. Stacey, I haven't even gotten into this video good, and just gosh, what a dumbass about the damn grass. She's so dumb. I know. She just doesn't get it, does she? I can, totally, and she lies so much, she's a disgrace. Stacey, also she looks more and more like that cat or lion lady. She's awful, and I can't help but see her snarky ass comments coming about the man on the bike. I think those comments are about as bad as the toenail lady. Exactly. That's what she does. She spends all her time looking down her nose at other people, and everyone has a go at me for picking fault with what she does. So it's okay, is it, to go around being nasty about people for no reason? I've got a fucking reason. I know why I'm nasty to her. But she picks on strangers and pulls them apart and then pretends to be a nice Christian lady. Bollocks. I can. She's sick as fuck and gets on her snide remarks. She's a clueless wonder. There are completely bikeable cities by design, and her concern that the man is a piece of shit and telling Will not even safety on a highway, how others don't want to acknowledge it, is crazy. She may be possessed by evil spirits if she let them in. I dare say she did let them in, I can. Selling her soul and all that to get what she wants and manifesting shit. It's whatever. She's the one that's going to end up lightly toasted. Mamacita, great to see you, Jules. Thank you, honey. No question, dogs know which humans genuinely love them, and it's certainly not Melissa, the condescending, idiotic, malignant narc. This moron can screw up a box of cornflakes. I've been blessed to train several pups over the decades. This arsewipe is clueless and adding so many useless and harmful machinations. True, dog people have an innate ability to sense what is best for the pup. God willing, this pup has a good, loving life with another owner. Love you, Jules. Thank you, honey. I hope so too. I hope John takes her on, although he said he never wanted another dog, but I hope he takes on the majority of it. Because you can tell Lola hates Lisa. She runs away from her, and when Lisa catches her, she shakes. And it's like, she wasn't shaking with John. Bo, the controversy over Tatty's go-go juice has been off the charts, but of course Lisa wouldn't bother to mention that, no. Because Lisa lives in fucking La La Land, Bo. She doesn't see any of it. I can. What? Do tell. Not that I would ever purchase them. I never cared for her. Bo. Pretty much all over social media, in Tatty's launch video on her channel, the comment section ripped her apart, in addition to some negative videos and reviews on here and on TikTok. Apparently it's overpriced, not that great. You have to get it on a fucking subscription or pay through the nose for it. People are just not happy. Plus the AI of it all, they say that all the artwork and whatever's AI and they're not happy with that. There's a whole thing. Moon Fairy. Melissa has the same format at any shopping channel showing the items she talks about. Bonnie. Oh my gosh, you're right. Moon Fairy. I hate double-ended brushes. Not that I would order anything she's associated or sponsored by. Exactly. I don't see the point of a double-ended brush. Unless, like I said, you only ever use them at a desk and you lay them flat in something or on something and you've got them to hand all the time. But in storage senses, you can't put them in a fucking cup. You can't put them in those tube things that makeup artists use. It'd be a pain in the hole to try and get it in and out of your brush belt because pushing it in would flare it out. They're just pointless. I really do not see the point in them. And how much time does it save? turning something over as to putting it down and picking something else up. I don't get it. Did I click that? I did. Stacey. Also, right now is when she needs to put a harness and leash on the baby. I always got them used to that stuff right off the bat. I miss my sweet boxer that I had 13 years. And age was truly human-like. She honestly would pee when I told her to. Oh, she loved us so much. Greeted me at the door when I came home and was such a companion to my husband and I. We now have a boxer boy and a cavalier, and I can't imagine a house without my dogs. They're trained so well, and it needs to start as soon as they're brought home. How does she not know this? Exactly. That's another reason I've never got a dog, because it's like, I don't know how to train a dog. I mean, I know the basics. Does Lisa even know the basics? That's a thing. But it takes a lot of work and dedication, and it's not easy. It's like having a baby. It's the same type of thing. You lose sleep. You have to get up in the night. There's things you need to do. You have to clean up shit. It's like, if you're not prepared to do that, don't get the animal. She will never wear those skirts. No, I was thinking the same. They're fugly, aren't they? Stacey, she might wear one once, but she had to buy 3 of them. She should have bought some polka dot sweats because that's all she wears these days. Polka dot flip-flops and she's complete. Stacey, yes, she's just filling all those closets with junk. The thing is, she's filling the closets with no idea of what she's filling them with. Wouldn't you think, right, buy a load of shit from wherever, do your Friday haul, put them on, wear them round the house, see what you really like, take the tags off, put it in your closet. All the rest of it, send it back. But no. Because she's too fucking lazy to send it back. That's why she keeps it all. Moon Fairy, she has a small pinkies. She has small pinkies like her small brain. Ashley, Lola, the showgirl, is nothing but a publicity stunt. Views, engagement, money. It doesn't go deeper than that. Exactly. Jewel, yes, most of her engagement is Lola, and I'm sure she's referring people to the breeder for kickbacks. Lola is a business tax write-off. Exactly, I said that at the start. I can. Sad but true. Wow, if she picked the name Lola with that evil intention, it proves everything we think. Oh, you're going to have to tell me I can. I don't know what it refers to. Stacey, oh my God, if BK Beauty collabs with her, they'll be off my list. I like their brushes, and they're so easy to wash and take care of that I enjoy. But damn, she isn't a makeup artist like Nikki LaRose, so they shouldn't collab with Lisa. I guess they did with Angie Hot and Flashy, but Angie used to actually create eyeshadow looks that truly help lift older eyes like mine. I hear you, honey. I never liked Angie, and Lisa J was a phony for me too, so it was an easy decision. I don't support them. If they collab with Dunce, I'll be surprised, but more reason to support my not supporting them. Have a nice day. Yeah, I always wanted to try their brushes, but yeah, not now. Sadly. Moon Fairy, in my opinion, her hair is breaking off mid-shaft just like before. That's not new hair growth. When she mentions hair, Moon Fairy, I zone out. Sammy, right, her hair is not growing and still looks thin. Give it up, Lisa. Will she, though? Stacey, John could wear a pinky ring. Peg's laughing. See, Laura, they're giving me things here. I can. Answered in my comments video, or thanks for the insight on the dogs and sharing your thoughts. Kiss, kiss. Fucking idle, that is. I can. Happy Sunday, everyone. Don't hate me because I love my new 2-sided brushes. Multi-purpose. Funny she brings them up after I mention them on another channel. Coinciding? On her channel, stalking. But others had to catch up with the trend. Nothing from BK for me. I find what I like, often on sale. Yeah, I need more brushes like I need a hole in the head. I was treating myself to Refa brushes, but when they started sending them to Duncan, it was like, yeah, no, you're off the list now and all. But I don't need any more, so. But do I? Oh my goodness, Jules, you had so many good one-liners. I listened while doing my makeup. If you research cheese, they do have propensity to shake. They're said to be one-person dogs as well. All my toy breeds have been protective of me, and my husband came second. Of course, they loved him in their own way. The fact Bridget gravitated towards John, though, and this one too, especially because Lisa being at home and had all kinds of time to bond. Bridget always looked sad and in misery, it seemed, didn't she? Buried under fucking pillows. All you ever saw was the dog's nose. She's obnoxious, but came across friendlier in this one. Go figure. I like J. Crew too, but don't need anything. The polka dots I'm over forever, I think. Do any of us need anything, though, really? Do we? Stacey, I wish Morgan would contact you, Jules. We could hear a lot. Yeah, Morgan's just probably sighing a huge sigh of relief. I can. Remember when several of us were saying Morgan was done with her and she denied it? We was right. Much? Dunno. Probably the best thing that ever happened to Morgan was finally getting rid of Lisa. She hasn't never mentioned her new stylist name. She. Maybe she has said, I don't want any part of your YouTube thing. Please don't film me. Don't put me on your YouTube channel. It could be that. Not that I'm ever standing up for Lisa, but it could possibly be that she doesn't want to be on her channel. And I can't blame her. Stacey, I bet Morgan had a party when Lisa threw her fit. She is a stylist nightmare, such an entitled brat. Isn't she, though? Jane, the little dog is trembling. That's all we need to know. All the toys in the world won't matter. You can't buy love. Dumb fuck, you should know this by now. She should not be in charge of a pet. No, she shouldn't. Tracy, my son had adopted a Boston Terrier, Luna, that shook like crazy, and it's a hard behaviour to help them overcome. She spent 10 days with me while he went on vacation, and I did some training with her for confidence. Easy stuff like treat chasing, getting into and out of a small dog bed on command, etc. Previously, she was completely untrained, and I played with her, chasing and retrieving a ball. I also hand-fed her for trust, etc. Now, not only does she never shake, tremble, but I'm her favourite person and wants to stay with me all the time. That's it, you won her over, Tracy. It's sad, isn't it, when they've had a bad start and then nobody bothers to try and fix it. Bo, how soon before she buys Lola a Lola blanket? They're so expensive that she would get a great kickback from posting the link. I can. I find really cute dog-themed blankets at discount chains for a good price. They're so soft. Yes, but they're not fucking... What are we looking for? Designer names or known names that she can brag about, are they? I can. That's the problem. Wendy, since Dodo Bird Duncan lacks originality and copies people like Tamara Kay, I think she's now trying to be Demi Moore. Demi takes her tiny doggy everywhere. The difference is little Lola is terrified of the dodo bird. Sad, and hopefully John becomes Lola's best friend. I do hope so. Bonnie, maybe that's the way to train puppies for socializing, but I never did that. I was afraid of making them go through so much would traumatize them. It seems to me, as small as she is, the world would be a scary place. Tracy, there is such a thing as over-socialization, which is detrimental to a dog that is fearful or lacks confidence. Ask me how I know. It'll be interesting to see if Lola turns out to be reactive towards other dogs. Lisa never mentions introducing her to other dogs. Big mistake. Exactly. All she has to do is take her for walks around the place they live. I'm sure she'll bump into somebody else with a dog. Classy lady, I cannot believe she unbuttoned her blouse to show her bra. Oh, that's nothing. She was putting on trousers in old videos showing her in her pants. But then we had Nipplegate. Oh, stick around, classy lady. You'll get to see more of Lisa than you ever wanted to. I can. She does it all the time, love. I just wanted to put the love in like Jules has said to Lisa. Jane, those Sour Patch sweets have got really bad press recently. No wonder her brain is not functioning properly, in my opinion. It's not... what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a shock that Lisa likes sour things, is it, really? Goes with her fucking personality. Highly caffeinated. How does she know that she can't drink it? Maybe try it and see if you can tolerate it, or does it have more than 5 calories? What was that now? Rosalia. D.A. Lisa drinks chemical-filled Diet Coke by the gallon, but she's afraid to drink... Oh, the go-go juice. She's such a brainless fool. Exactly. It's because it's got fucking real stuff in it, isn't it? Can't eat or drink real shit. Tracy, she can mix it with her Diet Coke, but seriously, Lisa's eating disorder has acclimated her to very few foods, and she's probably right. It could cause an unwanted digestive reaction. Yeah, but you do it once, you get the reaction, you get over it, you move on. Was she the mother who at the dinner table was told, I don't like peas. Okay, you don't have to eat them. I don't like broccoli. Okay, you don't have to eat it. And not try and get some sort of veg into their kids. Madam used to eat anything that wasn't nailed down. And then there was an episode of Jackanory or something where the little girl in the story kept saying, but I don't like peas. After that, she'd never eat them. Every time I did peas, but I don't like peas. And it's like, no, it's not you. It was the little girl in the story. I gave up the battle in the end. It just wasn't worth the aggravation because she eats other veg, so... Jewel, she makes sure to mention that her family brings her joy because she's been called out about it. Then people called her out about no longer mentioning her cats, only Lola, so now she shows the cats again. I know, so transparent, isn't she? Classy lady, do you feel that her style has devolved into sweatpants, velour sets and low-cut tank tops? It seems to have gone backwards. What do you think? Designer purses with a Walmart jumpsuit just reeks of class. Not. Yeah, I think she did used to dress better at the beginning, but I don't think she knows who she is, so she never knows what to wear, does she? She has no style of her own. That's the thing. We all grow up. We try different things. We find what suits us, and that's what we gravitate towards. Not Lisa. Oh, I saw a girl on the train the other day. I saw a girl in the shop the other day. And that's it. She just copies people. Bonnie, why would she take her dog out for a walk, then pick her up? The only dog I picked up was my Basset hound. When he was done walking, he'd lay down. I love watching dogs do that. Nope, I'm done. I'm not going any further. But we don't live here. I don't care. Someone else can get me. I'm not moving. My husband had to come and help me because it was sometimes it was hard to pick up 70 pound of dead weight. That poor baby. Oh, I can imagine trying to struggle with the poor dog. Tracy, Basset hounds are interesting dogs. A friend of mine has 2, Rusty and Hank. Oh, they're great names. They sound like 2 old blokes on the back porch, having a beer and discussing life. Shelley, Lola doesn't trust Lisa. You can see she's totally unsure of her. Lola didn't wag her tail or lick her face when she held her up. I've had dogs for 54 years and she's not a puppy mum at all. Nope. I can. Agreed. Scary. Bonnie, I need to pick ours up quite a bit. She's a go-getter on walks, but sometimes gets tired being small and depending on weather or distance, gets tired, needs water. You can see the signs and she needs a break. There's no way she could walk my regular 2 mile. I break up my walk sometimes and take one without her. She loves to be picked up by me anyway. She's very affectionate. They're little sods dogs, aren't they? Bonnie, she's too overbearing and it scares... I agree too. She's too overbearing and it scares Lola. That's exactly it, Bonnie. Murray. I love that name. Murray was my Basset. Definitely they have funny personalities. I understand that. My dogs get so excited when they get to go for walks. My neighbour will walk mine when I'm having a bad day. The oldest one weighs about 9 pounds and her little legs get tired. I think Lola will be picked up during a walk, whether she wants it or not. I just think some people shouldn't have any kind of pet. I can. Exactly, she shouldn't. That's nice about your dog getting out when you can't. I hope you feel better. We're all getting older, aren't we? Scary. Jewel, Lisa admitted during one of her New York videos that she pretends she lives there. She also talked about walking with Brooke and asking which character from TV, movies Brooke pretends when she's walking in public. Lisa doesn't want to be a real person, but rather a Carrie Bradshaw, a fictional character. I know, it's sad, isn't it? Mulva. She's the Elon Musk of makeup. But yes, you are, but not because you've bought brown fucking lashes. Really? Oh, sorry, did I get to 29.05? Let me do that again. Yes, you are, but not because you've bought brown fucking lashes. Really? She thinks she's so out there. Why do you think they sell brown lashes, Lisa? Because other people fucking wear them. You are not splitting the fucking atom. Peg, what is that white outfit she's wearing? She looks like a nursing home resident. She should be. Bonnie, nope, it's not just you. Those kitten heel flip-flops are ugly. Either wear a kitten heel or a flip-flop. Just my opinion. Exactly. Was it a kitten flop or a flip heel? I can. You reminded me, Jules. Jules said something about that. I'm not wearing kitten heels or actual flip-flops much, but I have a nice selection of different styles. I think she's doing old lady with the kitten heels. I did get a $3 pair of flip-flops from Five Below and a t-shirt to match my 100% cotton jammy pants loungewear from Target. Deal. Bonnie, no doubt in my mind that I would break my neck if I wore heels now. Not my cup of tea anymore. On one of her hauls that Jules did, she bought this white cardigan with sequins that gave Golden Girl vibes. I used to love Five Below, and of course Target has nice things for a pretty good price. I can. I know that sweater can't be worth the price, and the old brand she mentioned was her style. They had some cute things. The kitten heels I'm not into now, except on boots, and those cheap-ass flip-flops she shills endlessly are boring. She found a few that are more exciting, but the whole toe rub and flop is too much for me on the daily. I bet Jules might like Five Below just for kicks. They have so many cute games for kids and stationery, etc. Sometimes I think she makes those Golden Girl comments just to direct them at a certain demographic of her subs. Yeah, it is. It's a fucking another look down her nose at people. I was going to say if Five Below was online, I'd go for a mooch, but then if they've got loads of cute things, I'll get upset, so I'm not going to. Bonnie, is it just me, or do her eyes look a lot smaller? There's something going on with her eyes lately, and I can't figure out what it is. I can. Right, they cut too much skin with her eye job, so now when she does filler, Botox, or the other shit she's messing with, that's a possibility. Ah, yeah, could be. Bonnie, well, I hope she'll quit. She's going to end up looking plastic. I can. I think she's already there. Her lips are, well, look at Jules's thumbnail. It's scary. Tracy, I hope she gets a facelift. Do it, Lisa, do it. Kismet, yes, the content after a facelift will be very entertaining. Tracy, I believe she's already done something, but if she gets a full-on deep plain facelift, I better be perfect or she'll melt down. It'll better be perfect, sorry, or she'll melt down, and she'll look crazy as hell too. She doesn't know when to stop. Kismet, I don't think any doctor can give her perfect results. I'm not sure perfection exists, and she'll find the tiniest thing to stress about, especially with God knows what she's injected into her face so far. But she does, doesn't she? Doesn't she? She always fucking zooms in on something that nobody else can see and gets all fucking wound up over it. Tracy, best rant ever starts at 31:34. Oh, Jules, you have me laughing out loud. People don't like double-ended brushes. Lisa. I'm busy. My plate is full. What are you doing? Have you got a full-time job? No. Are you running a house? No. Are you looking after children? No. Are you cooking? No. Are you cleaning? No. What the fuck are you doing? My plate is full. Your plate isn't full, is it? It's only got a fucking half a filet mignon and some fucking shrimp on it. I'm waiting for a brush company. BK Beauty, are you listening? Please don't fucking collab with her. Oh, Jules, you have me laughing out loud. I can barely type. My plate is full. No, your plate isn't full, is it? It's only got effing half a filet mignon and some effing shrimp on it. Hilarious. It's true, though, isn't it, Tracy? I can. Lobster and steak for me with crab dip and quackers. Celery and carrots. She'd never eat all that. She'd explode, I can. Mulva, she had me in stitches. Thank you, Mulva. Peg, 5013. What happened?
Like, so cool to get. This is from SkinCeuticals.
See, the thing is, when I'm doing that, I don't think anyone's listening or paying any attention to me. I think they're watching Lisa and just hearing what I say. But it's obvious you watch me all the time, don't you?
My favorite glosses. So thank you to City Beauty for sending those to me. This was like so cool to get. This is from SkinCeuticals.
Bonnie, oh Lord, a Walmart haul. Does she ever stop? No. Malva, in a word, no. Malva, I agree, Jules. Lisa doesn't know anything about making brushes, and if Lisa J wants to make double-ended brushes, she doesn't need Lisa's help selling them. Exactly. Mystical Fairies, I think we all know why that poor dog is shaking, and it's not because she's camera shy. Mystical Fairies, 12:41. She's running out of coat hangers because she can't stop buying clothes.
Hang those. We have been running. This is not like me to have unmatching hangers. We've been running out of hangers. One, because I've been hanging up tank tops. And two, because I need to put some more things on my website to sell. It's not like me not to have matching hangers.
She thinks that's a big thing, that people would pull her on not having matching hangers. Nobody fucking cares. Really? I can. She's talking about herself when she references the Mummy Dearest movie. Exactly. I bet she never watched that movie when it came out. She learned it existed through others. The other creepy possibility is she got it because she know it means Mama Nah. Not sure what that means. But I've never watched it either. The reason I don't want to watch it is because it sounds way too much like my mother, and I don't want another fucking trauma that I can't unsee. But yeah, we all know about the no wire hangers, don't we? Mystical Fairies, 2737. It all makes sense now.
Yes, it is. And she was talking about liking after she had her facelift, which hers looks amazing.
Oh, that's why you want one. Because someone you're obsessing over had one. Yep. Ka-ting! $30.44. No, and no.
I would love to make brushes. I would love to. But I know that I...
Go fuck yourself. Oh, that was polite, wasn't it? She lost interest in her lipsticks and lip liners, and John had to take over that process. She would only lose interest in this as well. Exactly. It's not like, oh, can you do a fluffy one like that? And one that's like this? And da-da-da. And it's like, what fibres do you want? How do you want them cut? Do you want them dense? Do you want them sparse? Do you want this? Do you want... Oh, I don't know. I just wanted a fluffy one. And then another thing I was thinking of the other day, I was doing my usual, put a load of makeup in a basket and take it out again. That's my latest game. I was looking through Danessa Myrick's stuff, and I've said this before. I do not understand why Lisa always called her foundation yummy. She wanted a yummy foundation. Then Danessa Myricks brings out a foundation called Yummy. I would have thought she'd have had, oh, look, I finally got a yummy foundation. That just proves beyond doubt that Lisa's racist. In my opinion. Mystical Fairies, 3307 to 28.
And so I ordered it immediately when I was talking to her that day. And my son Will has a memory. He has an encyclopedia brain. And I was joking with him. I got it yesterday. I said, Will, would you please read this? And then every time you think of something, recite something back to me. Because the boy...
So she got a book about looking after Lola, but instead of her reading it herself, she got Will to read it. For fuck's sake, this woman. Exactly. Madam and Tech Help are both speed readers. If back in the day, when Tech Help needed time out, I used to turn off his electricity to his room. Sounds really mean, but it was during the day. And it was so he couldn't go on his computer or his games. That was his punishment for when he did something wrong. So he'd read a book instead. Anywho, I bought him the whole thing of Harry Potter and he read it in a couple of, all of them in a couple of hours when his electricity was off. And he's another one with an encyclopedic brain. It's obviously the autism. Madam, you tell her something once, she never forgets. You ask her to do something. If I said to her, a week next Friday at 2:30 on Tuesday afternoon, could you go and stock up the toilet paper in the downstairs loo? She'd remember to do that. Anything she reads, it's in forever. But I know for a fact, right, if I bought a dog and then said to either of them, oh, I've got a book on how to look after the dog, can you read it for me? They'd be like, the fuck? What's wrong with you reading it? I mean, apart from the fact that now they both know my head's banjoed and nothing stays in it anymore. I mean, I can read this, click off and completely forget what it said, have to come back and look at it. It's like that meme. Opening, taking the stuff out of the box, reading the instructions, throwing the box in the bin, going to the cooker, coming back, getting the box out of the bin. That's me. It will not compute. Nothing computes. So they probably would read a book for me now because they're good kids. But if I was Will, I'd be like, who wanted the dog? You. Who bought the dog? You. Who wants to take over the dog? You. Will you let the dog go in any other space other than yours? No. You read the book. I don't know how she gets away with it. Them all dancing attendants on her. I really don't. Bethany, I can't imagine Lisa travelling with a dog. She can barely take care of herself. What's the dog doing when she's out shopping all day? Going with her. It's just an accessory to her. I'd be worried about her leaving it behind on the plane. Wandering off, tiptoeing off to get her pink fucking case. Because I can. She's since said that she won't be taking her along. Flip-flop is actually fun to take them on a trip, depending if you don't have to board them. I didn't know you couldn't not board them. They get to enjoy getting out with the family. It's no problem leaving them in your place just like at home. Yeah, but the thing, I can see what Bethany's saying. Lola's a baby and she hasn't even got used to the place she's staying in. And she tootles off to fucking New York and leaves her in a hotel room where there's different smells, different sounds and no person. Do you know what I mean? It's not fair on the little one. But I thought, see, you have different flights. You fly like we use buses and coaches, don't you? I thought when a dog went on a plane, it had to get boarded underneath with the luggage. I didn't realise that you could have it sat on your lap in the aeroplane, but I've only ever flown to Ireland. That's as far as I've got. Mystical Fairies, thanks for the video. Thank you for watching. Bethany, regarding City Beauty, she only talks about products if she's receiving it for free or there's some type of advantage for her. Dean Davidson as well. Exactly. She only wears a fucking castle ring when he's got a new fucking collection coming out. I can, right, but she admits she let City Beauty slide. Remember, she took on too much. Such a pity. I can't imagine paying £30 for a lip gloss. I'm sorry. Lindsay, who teaches their dogs to piss indoors? Get the fuck out of here. I can. The same type that puts their cats in a litter box. That's different, though. Isn't it? Lindsay, she is literally teaching her dog to piss and shit on the floor. Well, she's letting her piss and shit in her bed. That's one thing. Did she pee on the mat the other day when she was out running around? Because I got distracted. It looked like she was getting settled in for a wee, and then something took my attention away, and I never went back and looked. Trisha, when she said it does make you feel a little bit, then it skipped to something. Then it skipped, so something was edited out. I know, she's always editing shit out. And wonders then why we ask. Christina, Jules, you said it best. Is there any brain in there? No, I don't think there is. Jewel, can you imagine Lisa bringing a dog into a $1,600 a night boutique hotel into Bergdorf, Chanel, and how many damn businesses did Mama and Daddy have? She was a Mac makeup artist, a handbag designer, a dog groomer, vice president of Paraguay. She contains multitudes. My theory is that Lisa's father financed John's business, basically a dowry to take Lisa off their finances, and I don't blame them. That's why she's the boss of John and Daddy's the boss of Lisa. John worked for General Electric, though, didn't he? Are you meaning the Bitcoin thing? 5914, that's straight up cap. She wants to live in Soho, West Village, but can't afford it. All rivers run to the sea. Do we all live on the ocean?
House, because there's just something about looking at the ocean every day, and it's just a perfect.
Exactly. Intracoastal waterway. You're not looking at the ocean. You can't fucking see the ocean. And it's a wonder you can see the intercoastal waterway the way you talk about your fucking eyesight. Say what you really mean, Jules. I can. Jules, what? I said she was verbally stunted in a prior video. I plugged that exact term into Google and the AI description fits her to a T. One remedy for her issues would be to read aloud regularly. Isn't it beneficial that you're reinforcing your cognitive skills with your job? Think I'm going to try it. If it helps, I'll keep doing it. Suzanne Ann, Jules, yes. Because I have two sons, when they were small, it was expensive to take them to the movies, so I always went to the dollar store and purchased candy to sneak in. Good for you! We definitely could not afford to buy all of the movie theatre candy. We would usually buy the refillable popcorn. Refillable! We don't get refillable popcorn here. You buy a tub and that's it. And split between all of us as well. She gets PR because she reaches out to everyone first. Yep. Begs. There's absolutely nothing wrong with bringing your own sweets into the cinema. I actually looked it up once and there's no law that says you can't. I don't know about in America, but in the UK, you are welcome to bring your own stuff in. So why pay overinflated prices for shit in a movie theatre when you can bring your own? Plus, you know what your kid like. Right, what if, right, just saying, what if you've got autistic children and they only like one certain sweet and you've finally found a film that they can sit through? Because like some cinemas now do autistic hours where they turn the sound down and all the rest of it. So you finally get to take them to the movies for the first time and then the sweet they want isn't there and you have a major meltdown. I don't have a problem with anybody bringing sweets to the theatre. Her idea was looking down her nose at everyone. Oh, if you can't afford it, you shouldn't go. Go fuck yourself, Lisa. God, she annoys me. 2716. Sorry, Jewel. 2716. Newsflash, Lisa. July the 4th is a damn national holiday.
I love the whole July 4th thing. I had many good July 4ths because in my childhood there was a big party for July 4th. We had
yeah, she's always see someone else said that and it's been said a lot of times. She's always going on about the fun things that happened in her childhood. What has she done for her kids? Their memories are going to be totally screwed, aren't they? Oh, we sat in a shady spot and ate Chick-fil-A while Mum talked at us. Lisa, July the 4th is a damn national holiday. Americans celebrate in a similar fashion in all 50 states and the District of Columbia. The beach isn't unique in that regard, but I will admit I never had a greased watermelon, nor would I want one. 3619. Wealthy wife is a nice way of saying matronly.
When my friend came to town, and I was trying a little bit more of that. It was after I had Brooke and we were at the mall, and she said, Lisa, you look like a wealthy wife or something.
Oh, and she got pissed off because she wasn't the young hot girl with the baby. Joyce, she's extra annoying in this video. I know there's days where I just can't with her. Jewel, no you didn't. You only suck up to content creators larger than you to clout chase.
Other creators.
Yeah, of course
I'm
you
so
do.
thankful. And
So long as eye makeup, they're lipsticks.
oh, you guys know I love to support other girls, other creators.
Yeah, of course
I'm
you
so
do.
thankful. And
Yeah, what about when you gang together with your little posse and pushed another YouTuber off of YouTube because you're such a nice person and you want to support everybody? And oh, when will people wake up? No, you don't. You only suck up to content creators larger than you to clout chase. You don't give, to quote you, an F about smaller channels. You were publicly shamed into thanking a small creator. Yep. If they can't do something for her, Jules, she doesn't want to know, does she? 1610.
F off of me. I cannot. I'll zip my jacket. I'll put the blanket up. She's obsessed with it. She will lick anything she can. And what?
Look at the way she carries on. I do this. I can't stop her. It's like, for fuck's sake, she's a puppy, not a rat. The hell? Maybe don't let the dog lick you or your items, but lip filler, Botox, silicone implants, hair dye, etc. is okay. Botulism toxin is one of the deadliest substances on earth. Thank you, Jill. I've been screaming this one for years. Why are people fucking injecting botulism into their faces and thinking it's fucking normal? Why the SPF hate? And Lisa, I'm upset about war, racism, Ebola, not any amount of money you spend on SPF exactly, like we give a flame. You care about spots on your legs.
I mean, I wouldn't be sitting with him because he's not sitting under an umbrella. Do you think he cares? Do you think he cares about some spots on his legs? Do you think he even cares about spots on my legs? No. What would he rather?
You care about spots on your legs, and maybe John cares as well. Why else would you be having this crash out? And stop saying a backyard inbred puppy gave you the will to live. It's an insult to your family and your cats. Well said. Joe, I hate how she puts testers in the palm. Put it on top, woman. She can't, Joe, because her hand's all brown and splotchy and horrible, and you can't see the swatch. Can't see it on the palm of her fucking hand, but... Helen, week 5. Back at work tomorrow, all being well. The migraines are menopause related. Ooh, now there's a thing. I put mine down to fibro. But, touch wood, I haven't had one since menopause ended. I never put the two together. Well, I never realised I was in menopause. I was putting everything down to fibro at one point. When I was having hot flushes at the caravan, I thought it was fibro. Like, it was usually after I'd ate something and I thought it was a carb rush because I was just getting diagnosed with diabetes back then. Anyway, the migraines are menopause related, and I've been getting them for a couple of years. I get them for weeks at a time. Sadly, they got out of my control, so I had no option but to go back to the docs again for some help. New meds have eased it, thank fuck. I'm just hoping that it does not build up again during the day. Can you take them as a preventative, or can you only take them when you've got a headache? I'm glad it's eased off for you though, Helen. Mulder, she said her hands and fingers are small. She must be in psychedelics. Her fingers are freakishly long. Her wingspans must be a foot long when she spreads them out. They've been giving me the creeps from the get-go. I think with her, it's because I say I've got big hands and I've got fat hands. My fingers, I think she's talking about like she's got long, thin fingers, so her fingers are small in her head rather than thin. I think that's what she means. But who knows with Lisa? The Nikki, has anybody said to Lisa that true well-being isn't about endlessly acquiring more or chasing an ideal? Contentment comes from within. Sometimes the more someone strives to project perfection, the more their actions suggest they're still searching for it. Well said, Nikki. I can. Perfectly stated. I think people are too scared to say anything to her along those lines, to be fair. Bijou, she just lives for compliments. That's all she cares about. I can. The funny thing about that is years back she said she wasn't getting any compliments on her trips about town and mentioned Barbara Streisand soon after she got her nose job on, or around Brooke's 18th birthday, pre her first LTK conference, that she didn't know if it was worth it, if I'm not mistaken. I remember somebody saying she looked like Barbara Streisand and she lost her fucking shit over it. And it's like, go fuck yourself, Lisa, if you think you're better looking than Babs. She hated the fact that she thought they were insinuating she had a big nose. Barbara Streisand's nose is a part of her, like you used to say your nose was a part of you and your German heritage. I knew of a girl that came back in 8th grade with a new nose. She had a really nice figure, but had a masculine honker. I'm sure it helped with her self-esteem, but sort of unheard of at that age and time. Yeah, it must have been really messing with her head for her to get that at that age. Oh my god, this is insanity. It's her job to fucking teach us about fashion, etc., and inspire us, and she uses AI and internet quotes. Polka dot versus stripes is just preference, Lisa. Not that deep. The fact that she makes money and has fans makes me weep for society. You and me both, Is it a bird or a plane? No, it's wild and crazy. Fly by the seat of her pants, Lisa. Buying brown eyelashes. What next? Skydiving? Scaling buildings? Oh no, she's sad, isn't she? She does the hard things though, She keeps her kids dependent on her so they can't say no. I can, definitely. Lisa claims she broke down and realised some things in a therapy session with Brooke, but it was probably for appearances and being put on the hot seat. She doesn't really feel for others unless it involves her own self-interest. The way she now describes Brooke as her steam slave is demeaning. They don't seem close. Has she been to her new place? She never visited Bee's old apartment. Some loving mother, not. JFC Christ. She has 5 hairs growing out of her forehead and thinks that warrants a hair video. I know. I ain't doing it. Don't worry, Karina, 10:15. She just got high off of John buying a dog bed.
And I was like, oh my God, I love the color of this.
Oh my God. You'd think she would have a TikTok account because it's full of narcs, shopping addicts, and plastic surgery addicts. She's all 3. It's perfect. She can't cope on TikTok, Karina, because she goes on for too long. And you're only allowed to do short videos, aren't you? And plus, she wouldn't get paid straight away, so it's below her to do that. I can. Oh my God, they put the warnings out about TikTok early on, and I knew without ever going there it was bad news. I'm really starting to think they're warped, trying to reach some imaginary celebrity status, and evil forces are now directing them in their mania. The prediction that the agenda is to further dumb us down couldn't be more true. I get high off shopping myself from how I was raised, but I set limits. My mother took me to movies, shopping and restaurant dates at a young age. Trips, nature excursions. She instilled my interest in reading and libraries. She also enjoyed deep thinking and pop culture. When I saw what looked like a homeless drunk in a stupor on the street after a movie when I was really young, I felt this deep sense of empathy. My mum took me to The Exorcist when it came out. Sorry, For a minute, right? For a second there, I thought your mother took you to have an exorcism done on you because you had empathy for us. I've never seen The Exorcist, nor do I want to. Being a Catholic, it frightened the ever-loving fuck out of me. Just the adverts. It was like, yeah, nope. I'll be damned to hell for the rest of my life if I go and see that film. Anyway, when it came out, after our date, she dropped me off at my dad's, where I was home alone and I got really scared. Some friends and I played with the Ouija board. That was my stepmom's in 6th grade, and I'm not sure those are a good idea. No, I wouldn't touch them with a barge pole. Terrified of Ouija boards and anything like that. No. Her supporters should just use ChatGPT and stop watching Lisa. Now there's an idea. Karina, most people that go through a skincare journey usually experiment with different products or get a procedure or two if they can afford it. And they know it's going to take months, even years, for their skin to improve. Lisa just goes balls to the wall with getting a million lasers on her whole body and expecting to look 22 years old right out of the office. She would laser her hole if she could. I can. The way you worded this, true. There's a lady in her age range that got the genitalia rejuvenation tightening procedure and told us about it. No! Too much information, in my opinion. Seems several around Lisa's age really latched on to the whole Pam Anderson craze. Public schooling was already going downhill, and perhaps it's a reflection. I'm going to guess a few reading comprehension scores aren't stellar. YouTube, social media opened up a platform for them to act out and feel superior, and the evil spirits seem to have them seeped in. Well, they've made documentaries about the effects of all this. They have, haven't they? And they're really interesting as well. She actually told... Dear God, I don't want to know about some old woman getting her vajayjay tightened. Nope. Linda, oh great, a video about a book for her son to read, so he can apprise mean mummy on the best way to treat the dog. Only she wanted. And... those doilies, are they for Lisa or the dog? I fell asleep for a short while. I was thinking that, Linda, when she picked it up, it was like, she's going to make Lola wear that thing round her neck? And then she was going on about putting it round your hair bun, and it's like, what is it for? Is that what it's for? For your hair? Fuck knows. Diane, Jules, I told you, intrinsic is the new word. Ah, yes. Suzanne Ann, and air quotes. Pardon me, yep. And Lola is destroying all kinds of shit. Yeah, she was chewing everything, wasn't she? Hannah, she likes to talk about herself. That's why she makes these videos. Yes, the only reason. Sorry. Back in a sec. Okay, we're back. Mystical Fairy says 100%. And Bonnie says exactly, that's the whole purpose of it. Claire, she spent about 3 times as long answering the compliment than any of the actual questions. Exactly. And she didn't even answer the questions. Moon Fairy, hi Jules, just hyped your video. Going to watch now. Thank you, honey. Karina, she thinks Bridget Bardot had messy hair, so she should too, but it just looks like a wasp's nest. She doesn't understand that she looks better with neater hair, whether it's curly or straight, not piecey. To look at your best is to stop copying people. She doesn't know how to make herself look harmonious. Everything sticks out like a sore thumb, with the bright pink nails, black jacket that looks like it's been through a shredder, the black eyeliner, beige lifeless makeup, and brown lip liner. For someone who knows so much about fashion, she's clueless. I doubt that she even knows her colour season or what colour seasons even are. I never found out what mine was, but it's not a big thing over here, I don't think. It's a thing you lot did over there. That's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to it. But yeah, I've no idea what season I am, and I don't care. I know I'm cool. I am cool. Do you know what I mean? And I'm cool leaning, so I don't know what colours look good on me, but she's supposed to be helping everyone. She's totally clueless, like you said. Linda, this dog had never touched grass. 1000% GD something ED. What is that? Poppy mill, 1000%. Makes me so angry. I live within a mile as a bird flies of a poppy mill that was on the 100 worst in the USA. The sounds that came from that property are not something anyone should hear. Poppy abusing hoarder. What a luxurious life. God. Can they not get them shut down if they know they're there, Linda? Poppy mills in the UK get shut down. We made sure to get 2 of them shut down when I was at Pet World. I can. It sounds like Will has that encyclopedia brain, maybe like depicted in the movie Rain Man. She once said he's like her, and you know how she recites everything. Someone confirmed she said he's autistic in her pay-for-views. She could have just stated that early on and it would have alleviated the mystery. Exactly! Then people wouldn't be saying, why is she hiding him? What's wrong with him? Why is he not at college? Why is he not driving? Why is he not doing this? Why is he not doing that? If she just said straight out, Will's autistic, everyone would have shut up about him, but no. Perhaps she's genuinely drawing him in to have interest in the dog in a family way. In a sense, what she said was humorous because she can use him as a resource and he can bond with the dog. I hope so. I don't think that's anything to do with it. It's just she's too fucking lazy to read the book I can. That's what it is. Diane, Jules, she's looking for an endorsement from MIDI Health. What is MIDI Health? I need to know. Oh, insurance covered care from Women's Health. Oh, is that what it is? The virtual care clinic created to specialise in perimenopause and menopause, covered by insurance. Ah. She'll take a fucking sponsor from anyone, won't she, Diane? Karina, 3453. I don't think making John part of your shopping department for your hobby business and oversharing his life online is respecting his masculine energy. Exactly.
And it's a lot of respecting his masculine energy and really loving his masculine energy. And part of, like,
why does anyone look that deep into, oh, he's got masculine energy and I've got feminine energy and he likes to do this and I like to do that and I should say this because that makes him feel good. You should know that. He's your fucking husband. You don't need to read a book or to get a fucking list of instructions. Karina. So she got scammed.
Of, like, I went to big time feminine energy coaching class.
Yeah. She spent thousands on big time feminine energy coaching classes. She was really, really scammed, Karina. Christina, yes, big time feminine energy coaching class. Why can't I talk today? Karina, every time someone says feminine energy, masculine energy, and manifestation, I assume they're a hooker or retired hooker. In Lisa's case, it just shows that she's full of shite, but she does act more like a super baby than a wife. Jane, some of the magpies and crows out our backyard would just snap up that little puppy. Bye-bye. Oh, no, it's scary, isn't it? I remember when I went, we were house sitting for my uncle and we were out in the back garden and I'd brought Blue, my budgie, with me and I was letting him have a walk on the grass because he'd never walked on grass and he walked everywhere. And I was like that. I was like a hawk round him, watching for something coming out of the sky to catch him. I would never ask any of my children, adults, to do anything I'm not prepared to do, even with chronic illness and double pneumonia and a sinus infection current. What do they do? Throw all the shit at the wall and give it to you? I'm sorry, honey. I hope you feel better soon. Yes, they want to help, but absolutely only under certain circumstances. She uses her daughter and isn't even ashamed when talking about her. Can't have this woman. Her hair is like straw. I have long blonde hair. You have beautiful hair, Jane. No bleach. That's not fair. I'm sulking now. I get my toner for condition every 12 weeks or so. My natural colour is decent for my age. If mine looked like that, I'd definitely have it cut. Condition and cut is so important when you wear your hair long over 60. You aren't there yet, Jules. You're a spring chicken. I'm no spring chicken, Jane. I'm 60. I wish I was a spring chicken. Diane, she's applauding destructive behaviours. Good luck with that. Moon Fairy, this woman is having a free ride through life. Isn't she, though? Could not support herself for starters, and her plan was to secure herself with a man's income. She ripped people off with that Monate crap. Amazing how quickly she disengages herself by saying, it's not a me thing. Disgusting. Sammy, plus Lisa is old now. Jane, she gets on so well with her in-laws, she doesn't give them any makeup overstock. They weren't on her list. I don't think she sees them anymore now. Have they passed? John's side of the family. I think they might have, because she talked about when they used to go and see them and they don't now, and I don't know if it's they just don't go or that they're not around anymore. I can. For fuck's sake, I didn't get notified. Now I have chores. This one is a hornet's nest. We'll have to watch later. You can always put it on as background noise. Got an itch and it won't go away. Christina, her hair never looks good lately, but in this video it's really horrible, especially for someone who gives constant hair advice and spends a fortune on products and hairdressers. What a loser. Rosalia, doing tasks that are too mundane is beneath Her Majesty, the Queen without a brain. Hi, sweet Jules. So good to see you today. Thank you, Rosalia. You too. Stacey, she does nothing but shop. Sammy, I don't think her and John have sex anymore. They did at the Rolling Stones concert. We know that. She made a point of telling us. Rosalia, oh my God, she loves children. No, she does not. Look how her children turned out. No future, no college, no individual confidence. These children are alive just to serve her, the great one. She's not given her son or daughter a reason to become well-rounded adults. They are essentially non-productive, non-educated adults, thanks to their horrible, selfish, self-centered mother. She called her new puppy a little monster. What the fuck is wrong with this ignorant woman? John is to blame too. Wanda says, well said. Trisha, so her growth was not cooking and cleaning anymore, and she changed from being a stay-at-home mum to spending thousands and thousands on makeup and clothes because now she has a job on YouTube. Please, someone tell her that that is not considered growth. LPH, no, it's her career. Wonder, she's so full of shit. Lisa, an English teacher, middle school kids would rip her up. She couldn't handle Brooke going through that age, but she's going to handle other people's children. I don't think so. Stacey, her narcissism wouldn't let her not tell everything, so she has no talent. Unlike Jackie Aina, Jackie did very unusual makeup looks. Linda, 10446, only because she was copying her friend Mary, who's a teacher. I never knew Mary was a teacher. Oh, now it makes sense, Linda.
Okay, mindset. I think I've touched on that. You'd have to explain that a little bit further.
Yeah, I don't understand what you're asking me.
And be with children. So no regrets. And you know what? That's because that was the closest thing I could do to being a mom in my mind and be with children. So.
Bollocks. Right, that makes sense now. Stacey, she didn't directly answer any of these questions. Funny how she scooted around the Botox and filler one. Yep. Joyce, I'll go out on a limb and say that Lisa is jealous of Brooke. Oh, totally jealous of her. That's why she doesn't encourage Brooke to go out and make something of herself. She doesn't want Brooke, who already outshines her in the youth and beauty department, to be smarter than her as well. I just want to know how she talked Brooke into being her lackey, most probably by playing on her insecurities, and Brooke, by her own admission, has lots of them. Lisa is a manipulator, and she doesn't think twice about manipulating even her own children. Whoever Lisa comes into contact with is instantly vetted to see what she can get out of them and what they can do for her. She really is a nasty piece of work. Yep. And I just wish everyone would wake up. Classy lady. Do you know what would make her real? To take off all the filters. She never talks about all the filters. Surprised she did another video like this. Her last one got terrible comments. I have mentioned Leonora Smee. I can't cope with her. I really can't. She's just too twee for me. Oh, I felt like I was interrupting a beautiful conversation between the birdies. No, sorry, no. She gives me the ick, as the kids say. I just can't. Love her. She shares so much. We go through walks through her estate, make flower arrangement, look at dresses, travel all around the world with her. She puts Lisa to shame. This is another bitch session in a passive-aggressive way. She must be getting a lot of them to do this again. A lot to unpack here. She says she loves children, but the last video she said her children were not more important than getting dressed. I read the comments from this video and they're all about the dog. I know, it's mad, isn't it? Nobody seems to pick up on the real problem in the video. No. Oh, Lola's so cute. Joyce, who has a makeup closet? Who has that much makeup to need a closet just for the makeup alone? Most people just have a couple of drawers. If I ever need a whole closet just for makeup, shoot me. LPH, she had also mentioned that she has a closet for her hair products. I'm not surprised because she had a jet bath, a spa bath in her first house, and it was filled to the brim with hair products. Oh, let's declutter the bath. Who's ever heard? I said at the time with her closet, that's the size of Madam's bedroom, and I was thinking no one will believe me. So the other day when I was looking for photos for things, and today I was looking for photos of my friend that passed, I found these pictures, and it's like, just in case anybody thinks I'm exaggerating about how small my house is and how small Madam's bedroom is, I got out a few pictures. All right. I'll pick the right thing in a minute. Right. This is stood at her door, walking into her room. That is a thing I got her for putting her books on. Right. So you walk in, that's her bed. So now we're inside. There's the bookshelf. This is her wardrobe. That's her bed. This is the amount of floor space she has. That's her wardrobe. That's her chest of drawers. This is her bed. That is how much room she has in her room. And people wonder why I hate my fucking house. And when you open the door, that's how far the door goes into the room. So you can, on an average bedroom door, I don't know if your bedroom doors are the same size of ours, you can get an idea of how big her bedroom is. And when I say I fucking hate this house and I want to get out and it's not fair that she sleeps in a cupboard, people think I'm lying. But I'm not. Right, where are we? Boop. Shelley. She's such a braggart. Clown. On another note, I'm lying in bed with a thyroid flare-up. I hope it passes soon, honey. And came upon this channel, Geraldine Bien. She moved back to New York to care for her mother. I just thought you may enjoy the scenery. She does a lot of walking around New York. I really enjoy it, especially when my body doesn't want to cooperate with my mind. I know that days. I'm going to look her up now before I forget to do it. Thank you, Shelley. Jed would like that too, because he used to watch, for ages he was watching someone that used to walk around New York. He used to walk to work and home and whatever, and go different ways and show different things, and Jed loved it. Classy lady. She has to lose people each time she does one of these. You would think so, wouldn't you? Seas adorn. Love that Lola took a massive piss on her rug. Did she though? Because that was the thing. Right, let's see.
Dresses, dresses, and more dresses.
What if the lady you're talking to doesn't like dresses? Was she doing? We don't want to hear what you did. She wanted.
And more
dresses. There was a point when she was. she was chewing the
Remember
thing
almost
there.
all my
But there was a point where she was over there and she looked like she was getting ready for a huge pee. Be funny, wouldn't it? She'd freak out, pissing on. Oh, she won't get off the rug. No, she'll just piss on it. I'm trying to figure out if you're new, Caesar Dawn. So I'm just going to put this here in case you are. What is wrong with my hands today? Just in case, please don't get upset if you've commented before and I've forgotten you, because you all know my head's a skip. There we go. I can. Nice catch. She's a clueless wonder on crate training and can't be bothered with that fuss. What? I didn't see her pee. What did I miss?
dresses, and more dresses.
What if the lady you're talking to doesn't like dresses? Then? I didn't see. Anywho. I'll take your word for it, Caesar Dawn. Tracy, her answer for everything is shopping. Yep. Classy lady. Sorry for all the comments. You can comment as much as you like. But she never addresses how her subscribers are increasing every day, but seems to be putting out more negative content now. I know. You can. It's because she's buying them all. They're not real people. Christina. Yes, she won't address that, will she? Stacey, someone that wants to teach a course on self-esteem that has had major cosmetic procedures and surgeries. Exactly. She shouldn't be doing courses on fucking anything. She's clueless. Classy lady. AI to the rescue. Da-da-da! Or not. I also noticed a lot of bots trying to sell a book in her comments. Oh, I missed that. Cynthia, at 4208, I finally had to give in and at least say Lisa has made me laugh at every one of her statements as she attempts to create a version of herself that doesn't exist.
Shoes that are like, I had some fabulous shoes.
Go on, Lola, eat the bedding.
Like the high heel Crocs and the high heel Skechers. That's what I wore all the time.
See, I don't know. Is she saying before YouTube? She's been on YouTube for a long time, and I've never heard of high heel Crocs. So I will comment again later in depth, but dang, this mentality challenged person is so desperate in her lies. Okay, I feel like I can stop laughing so I can come back to comments towards the end of this incredibly sad Lisa Dumpkin narc on steroids. Jules, Crocs started as boat shoes. They are water shoes. Wearing all the stuff that Lisa claims she wears means she must sweat like a pig in North Carolina. From plastic shoes to polyester clothes to boots over her peeling legs. I'm assuming that means just nasty and stinky. And to think she resells her shoes. Ugh. And she didn't wash between her toes, Cynthia. Have you heard that little gem? Someone sent her one of them already sudsed up sponge things back in the day when she was getting her sweet gifts. And said something, she read something about the toes or whatever. I never knew you had to wash between your toes. No. Yuck. I remember trying Crocs on once. We went back to school shoe shopping. And we went in the shop and they were in a bucket inside the door, and I was like, what the hell are these things? So I tried them on, and Jed was in hysterics, and I was like, I know, these are the most hysterically odd things to look at, but they're so fucking comfortable. I understand why nurses wear them and that, because they're the comfiest of things to put on. Kim, Jules, is your life perfect? No. Is anybody's life perfect, Kim? I'm not having a go at the way... See, she's come to me on this one. Hurricane Florence update. Get ready with me. Did you watch the entire video? When she was whinging and whining, there was no food in the shops, her post wasn't coming, there was nothing to order. What the fuck was going on? All she'd put aside was peanut butter and jelly, and she thought they could live on that while the hurricane was there. And she whined and moaned and fucking created for the entire fucking video when she had time to prepare and time to get things organised. And did she know? Because she was too fucking busy buying shite for herself. Go back and watch the hurricane videos properly, Kim, and then come back here and have a go at me. Thank you. Good night. Bo, her hair journey isn't working out. It just keeps looking worse. It looks more like hay. I can understand dirty makeup brushes, but why are they everywhere? Because she gets ready everywhere. She's got a bathroom upstairs. She's got the desk in her office that she sometimes gets ready at. She has the dining room table, the bathroom, fuck knows where else, but you can imagine. She just leaves her shit all over the house. That's why she has to run around like a mad thing, picking things up when the cleaning ladies are coming, because she's fucking demolished the place, leaving shite all over the place. Cynthia, I think Lisa spends a major portion of each day checking out and listening to Jules. She's so defensive and twists herself into knots. And Lisa, honey, notoriety. Look it up, you lover of English, although I do think the staff at the schools knew of you for your notorious behaviour. Yeah. Do you think she watches me? Lisa, I hate to throw another one out there to challenge her two brain cells, but has she not educated herself on Peter Attia and his email chats with Epstein, and even more how he responded to his wife when she asked him to come back home because their infant child was in intensive care situation and she needed him at the hospital? No? Not surprised. Same way she knows nothing of Bardot's life and how she treated her only living child. Lisa, read a book. Put the fake tits up on the shelf and try to improve your mental status. That'd be a job, wouldn't it, Cynthia? Okay, this divorce crap, Lisa, that is what alimony is in most states. The short time Lisa was in a college course was not enough to call it anything. If she studied even an intro course in English, she needed a remedial course because nothing took. Oh. I can't imagine her in college. I really can't. Mystical fairies. She didn't answer that lady's question because Lisa herself is scared of aging.
Yeah. How do you stay so confident as you are aging? I am turning 40 this year and I'm scared. Okay, that's a perfect video. I'm
going to use your question as a video and I'm never going to make the video. But it's true, she's terrified of aging. Cynthia, MLM, is that moron level marketing? This woman cannot take accountability for a single thing in her life. She is a supreme narc, and that is a Lisa problem for sure. Moron level marketing. Jules, I can't stand bad actors phrase, nor speak my truth, nor hair journey. All signs of lazy thinking and self-centered thinking. Yeah, I don't get the bad actor thing. I don't just. Mystical fairies, renewing of the contract. What the fuck? Insane. Says it all, really. That's what got me. There's always a time to sit down and have a renewing of the contract. Fuck off, you weirdo. Cynthia, hey Jules, hey. When Lisa said John got an early retirement package, that means his company was trying to get people to leave. He took the offer rather than wait to get laid off with no package on the table. Ah. Got noticed by buying subs. Yeah. I wish fucking YouTube would do something about that. And I've mentioned it to them and they've said, oh, we do occasionally do a sweep and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, whatever. Your broom's shit because you keep missing her. Christina, Lisa claims she didn't know Mon8 was an MLM. I call bullshit on her. So do I. Cynthia, but Lisa has no soul, so nothing can chip away at it. That's true. Lisa is an example of what we don't want all of the world what we don't want all of the World Cup visitors to experience while they're here. She's shameful, but I suppose she would love to get compliments on her cleavage and outfits, lol. I guarantee you, the people over there for the football see nothing but a ball. She could be jumping up and down with them in front of them, wiggling her tits, and they wouldn't see her. They're there for the game. It's been fun, though, seeing those fucking your stadiums are huge. So that one in Boston, that'd take up half of the town I live in. It's massive. Mystical Fairies, 10846, not reading our comments, though.
Every day. I made her watch that video. I said, just put it on 2 times the speed. And that's what I would tell you guys, too. Sometimes I have to watch videos on 1.5 times. Rarely 2 times. I have to watch my own videos on 2 times because I have to watch them like so many times when I'm getting them edited.
Yeah, funny how you never mentioned that before, isn't it, though? Mystical Fairies, did Lisa used to sell Monet? Didn't know that. Oh, yeah, she went to an awards ceremony and got a fucking plaque or a fucking cup or some such nonsense. Had to go shopping for a perfect dress to wear to receive her award. Got people... Hang on, hold that thought. Where was I? She got people signed up on auto deliveries that they couldn't figure out how to unsign themselves from. And this was it. Did you not hear this before? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Her unique selling point was John's hair was growing back. Interesting how she no longer does YouTube membership videos, but the join button is still there. Does that mean she's still taking people's money? Yep. And what got me, right? This surely is a sign of people that have too much money. There's an app you can get that tells you about subscriptions you've got and what ones you need to cancel because you're not actually using. And someone was like, oh, I'd forgotten I had that. I wouldn't fucking forget. I know to the penny what's going out every month. But yeah, so people that forget they joined or can't be asked looking up how to unjoin are still paying her money. And she only ever did 9 videos the entire time she was doing it. Maria, maybe you should do beauty advice from Lisa. Jealous much, lady? Fuck's sake. Do you know, I haven't even got the fucking energy to reply to you, Maria, and you won't fucking come back and listen to it anyway, so there's no point. I swear I'm going to get I am not jealous tattooed on my fucking head. Mystical Fairies, I was pretty much watching Lola playing in the background most of the video. Yeah, me too. She's so cute. I don't think Lisa answered any of those questions. It was all me, myself, and I. Lol. Thanks for the video. Thanks for watching, hon. Trisha, what is she talking about? She knew what her hair loss was from. Was that a diagnosis from a dermatologist or other doctor? If it wasn't, then she didn't know, because I guarantee it was not from shingles, the shingles vaccine, or anything else that she said. You should always have your dog on a leash at the vet. My vet actually makes you. She really thinks she's so special and unique. I know. That's the thing. What happens if one dog gets away and jumps up and yours runs off and holy hell's playing out. It's like a Benny Hill skit. No. You put them on a lead. Like and hype, everyone. You can hype 3 videos a day, and Jules has been working overtime catching up on this train wreck. Long. Oh, bless you, A closet full of makeup and a bathroom vanity full is hoarding, and I have more than I need too, but Lisa has no self-awareness. No, none. But that's her, she'll use that excuse, but it's my job. That's how she gets away with it with John. Why are you buying another foundation? Because it's a different one and I need to review it for them. Oh, okay then. Trisha, oral Rogaine or minoxidil, which I take, will not grow hair everywhere unless you take too much of a dosage. My prescription is a pill that I cut in half because it doesn't come in that low of a dosage. My dermatologist told me to do this and I'm not growing hair anywhere else. I've been on it for 1.5 years and it has made my hair so much thicker. I'm 80. I have what they call aging alopecia. I've never seen new growth per se because he said it strengthens the shaft, and that's exactly what it's doing. Oh, I'm glad it's helping you, Trisha. That's great news. You always hear these things. Oh, take this, do that, wear that, and then nothing fucking works. But I'm glad that's working for you. Lisa's full of nonsense. We know that, don't we? Kismet. Lisa is the scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. Bonnie, contracts with husbands and friends. That's a new one on me. I have friends that I don't always agree with, but that would never stop the friendship. Wow, no wonder she doesn't have a lot of them. Exactly. That's what you call a friend, someone that you can fucking argue with. And then it's like, right, what are we doing now? Pub? Pub. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no. Don't fall out with friends unless it's something really drastic. But she doesn't know how to have anybody not agree with her. That's the thing. You have to agree with her no matter what. Karina, I had no idea about her getting involved in an MLM. It's been over a decade since I've seen any of her videos until I started watching you, Jules. Thank you. I'm gradually learning more and more about this twat as I go along. I've noticed narcs do very well in MLMs, so it makes sense that this is Lisa's wheelhouse, yeah? She was trying to make out that John's hair was growing back and she got near on all her fucking subscribers on it at one point. It was ridiculous. And then when the court case came out, or the class action about people's hair falling out, fucking nothing. Crickets in Lisa's house. Bonnie, they have feminine energy classes. Well, who knew? I thought she was just making that up. No, she paid absolute thousands to go to feminine energy school, Bonnie. And that's not a joke. Mulder, for the love of God, I wish she'd stop saying perfection to describe clothes. I hate that, and I hate love it, love it, love it. Ugh. Joyce, friends for a reason, friends for a season, friends for a lifetime. All of Lisa's friends for a reason, and that includes her marriage. Once Lisa gets everything she wants from John, she'll have no reason to have him around. Yep. Bonnie, well, so far, all I've heard is a lot of shit. Yep. That's basically the entire video, Bonnie. Her children were not pride pieces to her. Oh, please, tell me I didn't understand her. Wow, I'm shocked. Kismet, she has 3 closets, makeup, skincare, hair products that are soon to be rancid or have expired. Who knows when. Plus all the extras with all the clothes in. Bonnie, apparently she hasn't found her go-to pieces. She's still searching. Joyce, I bet my bottom dollar that if John had called Lola, she would have run to him wagging her tail like crazy. The fact that Lola won't come to her when she calls speaks volumes. Exactly. Oh, she's a little tinker. She's a this, she's a that. No, she doesn't like you. Mulder, not that anyone cares, but Dean Davidson's castle rings and Susie Condy's terry cloth get-ups are fugly. I never got her going on about the fucking castle rings. It's like, what? They're going to catch on fucking everything. I wouldn't pay Susie Condy prices, but a terry cloth jumpsuit thing for lounging about in bed and whatever, I wouldn't mind. But like I said, the $32 ones from Walmart, not the Susie Condy. Bonnie, so basically she wanted to marry a person that had money and she could just stay at home. A contract, yeah? That's what she said at their dates. Laid out a list of things. You do this, I'll do that. And he said yes and she said yes. Anyone on the naughty step? MJ, dear Jules, I want to thank you for being such a wonderfully real, witty woman. I watch your videos and you make me smile and forget my cares for a moment. You see, in December 25, my grown son died from a lengthy, gruesome illness. I took care of him for 10 years. 6 weeks later, my only sibling, sister, died. Fuck. January 26. Now I have no family. I'm 71 in July. This has absolutely devastated me. When my son died, I died too. When I'm so down, low and depressed, I switch you on and feel so much better. You and I know, dear lady, that some people help others just with their presence. You, dear Jules, are one of those special people. Take care of yourself. I know your health is poor, mine too. Bless you, dear heart, and keep on doing what you do. Love you. I live in US, Louisiana of all places. Lol. Bye now, Mary Jo. Oh, Mary, thank you. Why is that on the naughty step? Are you not allowed to tell me you like me? See, YouTube hate me. I'm glad I can break up a miserable day for you, Mary. I hope I can continue to do that for a long time. I'd love to go to Louisiana. How cool. Thank you. That means a lot. It really does. Oh, did anyone come in? Yes, they did. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, quite a few of you as well. Joyce, 10656. That is why John got the hell out of Dodge. She tried to control him, but he had a backbone and wasn't about to let her control him.
Being in my first marriage is I could not control him. I could not control the situation.
The reason she's so happy with John is because he's spineless and lets her control him. I have no doubt that her word is law in that house. Oh, it surely is. Bonnie, well, that's just sick. Her marriage ended because she wasn't in control. Isn't marriage a two-way thing? You would think so, wouldn't you, Bonnie? Malva, she doesn't give away makeup to a woman's shelter or a church. How much makeup does Brooke and her mum need? Then they need to pass it on to their friends. Exactly. Bonnie, snarky, isn't she? She's in a really good mood in this one. Almost done with the video. Is it okay if I vomit now? Does she think that she never makes a mistake? Oh, I think so, yeah. Zoom! Narcissists think they're perfect and they are incapable of taking accountability for their actions. Playing the victim and blame shifting are some of their favourite things to do. Malva, that dog is going to pee on her rug after running around so much. Of course, she'll tell John to clean it up. Or the steamer. The steamer could steam clean it, couldn't she? Suzanne Ann, there's a good YouTube channel that did some great deep dives on Monet and what a scumbag company they are. I found it infuriating the way she was backpedaling on the subject of people not wanting to pay $25 to be a channel member. Yeah, for a video a month. And all she did was 9 videos and got the hump and stopped doing them. Patty, had my gallbladder removed in 2007. Before it could be done, I had to be put on meds to cure H. pylori, a dangerous bacteria you can get from improperly cooked seafood. We'd been at the beach eating shrimp when I took ill. After surgery, I assumed the world would be smooth sailing. Didn't realise fatty foods would give me diarrhea, and no clue that stones can still grow after gallbladder removal till one clogged a duct, and I went in again for surgery. I have adjusted well now and have totally removed many foods from my diet, including cheesecake. That's hard. Again, diarrhea. Bugger in hell. I wonder if there's another way of... They do. Like, yeah, no, I was going to say low-carb cheesecakes, but then they're full of pretend sugar and that gives you diarrhea as well. Maybe not. This isn't a cure-all, fix-all. You still have to eat wisely and be careful or worse things can happen. But she won't know. She doesn't listen to fucking anyone because she knows everything. Another fucking narc. If she sees this, I hope you see it, Lardy. Listen. Mulver, 5715. I just noticed the dog did pee on the rug just as I predicted it would. You can't blame the dog. Lisa wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you guys,
Oh, you can see it.
Were
Or is
you
that a
just chewing
toy?
on the bed?
Yeah.
Were you just chewing on the bed for no reason?
Yeah, she's chewed on the bed, on the bedding, and on the ottoman. She's having a whale of a time while you're not paying any attention to her.
Were you? She's okay. Let's just say her name can be Lola Bad Bunny.
Fuck off. I still can't see where she peed. MJ, Lisa just sees dollar signs running away. 10:43. No mention of Lisa being in love with Lola or even attached to her.
Leash and the harness, because I just think to myself, what if I were to trip and fall and she would run away from me? So, okay, back to...
But that as well. Why immediately say, what if I trip and fall? What if something goes bang and you go and drop her? There's a lot of things that can happen. She should always be on a lead when you're out. It's another law in the UK about being out in public with dogs. They need to be on leads. No mention of Lisa being in love with Lola or even attached to her and couldn't bear to be without her. She just doesn't want her designer expensive thing to run off after she already paid money for her. Also, if Lola was bonded with Lisa, I doubt that she would run off. Yeah, she would playfully explore, but wouldn't take off. But what do I know? We have a pound rescue doggy that is loyal to us, me. Sherry Alexander. Lol, I love you so much, you make my day. Well, thank you very much, Sherry. If anyone else says anything nice today, I won't be able to get out of the bedroom door. My head will be too big. So, we got to the end. And if you got here with me, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next one.